as far as my God is nature, and I'm sitting right here in my own church.
Whether by coincidence or divine will, extreme sportsmaster Jed Weingarten fell in love with photography. Since then, this American who always views the Earth from extreme angles has become a photographer who seeks to discover himself and natural wonders. Mountains, cliffs, waves, oceanic trenches. The snapshots taken in far-flung places beckon us to the environment, the amazing sights, whether peaceful, magnificent, or vibrant. In this awesome environment, they are gifts that nature endows to Jed Weingarten, a photographer in cooperation with the BBC and National Geographic. Born in the year of the tiger, he has been to jungles on the southern slope of the Himalayas and has joined in shooting of The Lost Land of the Tiger, a BBC documentary. On the northern side of the Himalayas in China, it is equally fascinating. He has been longing to visit this region.
When I was 3 years old, I started skiing and mountain climbing.
Influenced by his father, the 38-year-old Jed has been climbing since he was 3.
I started rafting when I was 12.
For Jed, now a veteran rafter and climber, the ultimate experience is to be found only in the Himalayas.
I belong to the Himalayas. When I came to China for the first time, I came to learn Chinese as an overseas student. I stayed somewhere near the Namtso for 2 months. Later, I came to China every year.
We might need to slow down a little bit. That's a big rapid.
I've rafted to many places.
You are the first castaway in many places.
The longest voyage I've made as the first castaway was on the New River.
New River.
The longest stretch of the New River is 180 miles. We used Russian-made maps and checked out the altitude of the starting places, the drop, and found how steep it is. The locals of the places we went to rarely saw outsiders. They exclaimed, "Hey, what's going on down the river?" "They coming down. What are they riding?"
Where are they from?
"Yeah, are they from the moon or any other planet?"
They really ask such questions?
I've been to many places. While we were rafting on the New River in Tibet, some people found our professional outfit.
Sort of strange? Like aliens?
Right. Later, some old ladies came to see who we were.
On the sides of the river, no two stones are in the same shape. In the turbulent rapids, no two sprays are the same. Everything is unknown, attracting Jed to be the first rafter. Jed is carried by the rapids, tossed up and down, dipping into the culture of the mountains.
I remember you told me that you got to know such environments when you were only 3.
Anyway, I'm lucky.
Yeah, your father was your mentor.
My father likes outdoor sports. When I was 12, I asked him whether I could go to Nepal, because I found it a great place for rafting. He told me yes, but he asked me to make studies first. He let me to draw up a plan, choose a river suitable for rafting. Then I chose the Gandaki River and floated for 3 days.
Wow, so you made a plan.
Right. It has tremendous impact on my life.
You are rich in experience in many areas, like extreme sports, wild animal filming, and you made research on the Himalayan cultures.
Sort of started with the exploration, exploring the rivers, exploring the mountains, finding the cultures there. It became more of a photographic thing.
So you said just now you are destined to live on the Himalayas.
Right.
After you got on the mountain, do you feel proud of yourself that you conquered the mountains?
Many people feel that they have conquered nature, but that's impossible. Feels like the mountain maybe let me climb, or the river let me pass. While in wild nature, you'll surely find that you're very small.
Insignificant. 什么非常不重要，对。You feel very exciting, but you feel very small and insignificant. If nature wants to take you one way, she will. You're not in any way in control of nature. And you realize that your place in the universe is really small in comparison with. Now I guess my focus is more towards conservation. Photography is a really good way to bring attention to places, to affect change in places.
This mountain forest of the Tangjiahe Natural Reserve is famous for its pandas, golden monkeys, and other rare animals and their habitats. It boasts wonderful scenery all year round and provides Jed with extreme experiences. Geographically speaking, Tangjiahe is an extension of the Greater Himalayas towards central China. Consider the Takin, an ancient species that populates all the reaches of Tangjiahe in their hundreds. This unique eco-geographical corridor is a showroom of wildlife species in the Himalayan region.
Nature guides your way to get closer.
Yeah, I find that to shoot outdoors, I should do something important and significant. I will devote 2 months on a project in British Columbia, a province in West Canada, shooting the hunting of narwhals, a special species of whales. A tooth of a narwhal stretches out by 2 or 3 meters. Many Norwegian whale hunters are narwhal killers. But they've hunted too many and reduced the population of whales. After they killed the whales, the prey sank.
Yeah, they sank in the sea, so they did, and fell to the seabed.
So the hunters couldn't take them. To work on assignment for National Geographic, I lived for 2 months on the ice.
Living 2 months on the ice must be unforgettable.
Unforgettable. Place that not everyone can go. Not everyone can shoot, and not everyone can go.
This photo has been featured in National Geographic. You have to get on the mountain before you shoot a castaway. This brings 2 extreme sports together.
Right.
And you have to use your photography skills. It's quite a challenge.
You have to use all the skills before you can take such pictures.
The steep cliffs are almost vertical.
There are many waterfalls. It's not so easy to get there. Previously, only 1 person got there.
It's already quite a job to get to this place.
Yes, the rafting started from day 1, and the raft reached the seashore on day 4. There was no path. You couldn't get there otherwise. Even a helicopter couldn't land, as the mountain was covered by forests. I tied myself with a rope and started shooting after descending by 5 meters.
Nature is just like a story of rock climbing and rafting. It is wonderful enough even without rehearsal. In such a studio that is nature, Jet climbed again and again on the Himalayas, a mountain of his.
Yeah, trying to blend in, trying to not be too intrusive. Yeah, I think that's an important ethic, an important way to operate in the wilderness that would be great if lots of more people adopted that way of being in the wilderness.
Not everyone can be like you. Carry all the gears and climb 2 days. Wait many days somewhere just for a picture.
It takes a lot of patience, a lot of perseverance to get these photos, to get to these places. That's kind of how I decided to start working in these places. Is not very many people have the abilities to really be comfortable enough in these places to then have that actions happen very naturally of their own accord, and then you can focus on actually taking the picture.
From under the water to the mountaintop,
Yeah, so I'm comfortable underwater, I'm comfortable on the mountains. Years of experience with kayaking and climbing and skiing and all kinds of outdoor activities, so I'm very comfortable in these places. I can focus on finding the animals, being up early, getting up to somewhere, being set up and ready, waiting for the shot. There and wait a long time. As far as my God is nature, and I'm sitting right here in my own church.
Sometimes I have to keep waiting for a long time, even 2 or 3 weeks.
Waiting for that moment?
Yes, for that moment.
Do you feel boring during that time?
Sure, but waiting here is still much better than waiting in an office. Such an environment is more comfy.
When you get out, you will get a stone for her. A lovely stone. Bring the soul of nature back home.
So my home is filled with stones, filled with stones. I will certainly move my home here.
Live in China? Base in China? Then you have to stay longer in China.
Oh, that's for sure. I will move my home here. Spend 8 months in China every year. We just had a baby, so she's staying there. And it's not good for me to stay here. So we have to move.
After your baby grows, you can ask your dad to join you, so your whole family can go hiking together.
Yes, in 1 or 2 months, I can go climbing while carrying her.
Yes.
Have breakfast. The little bird's very beautiful. Is it a fine place? Have a touch. And see what water is like. Is it water, Yaya? This is water. Is it a river? This is a river water, you know? Very slippery? Is it very slippery?
Your StarTimes experience just got more. More choice with a customized channel guide. More chats with your friends. More control over your accounts. More rewards and prizes. But mostly, more action. With live coverage of the Bundesliga and the Serie A, so much more. All brought together on your mobile phone by StarTimes app. The video-enabled mobile app that allows you to take StarTimes and more anywhere. Download it right now.